my big discovery of historic importance. I jump off the bus and decide to run back to St. Aloysius, past the Mystery 4. Could it just be possible that there is a small verse about cats under the church floorboards, or hidden among the organ pipes? There is a funny smell of incense. It's a bit eerie, but I'm on a mission and there is no time to waste. Where would I hide poetry, I wonder, if I wanted it to be kept safe? Of course, in a safe. But I don't know if a church would have a safe in it. I look around and suddenly, to my astonishment, I catch sight of a large safe at the back of the church. Of course, this must be where Gerard would have hidden any verse he wanted to keep extra safe. But how will I open the safe? I'm in luck. Here comes the sacristan to open it. I wait, silent. As soon as he turns the combination lock, I dash to the chancel at the far end of the church and squall as loudly as I can. He looks around and makes his way down the church to investigate. I dash back down the side aisle and have fully 2 minutes to ransack what is inside. Documents, guarantee certificates, envelopes full of money waiting to go to the bank. This does not look promising. Wait a minute! Yes! Here it is! I was right! Gerard had written on cats, as I knew he would have. And he'd kept his verse safe in a safe. Folded so neatly. What a triumph! No cat or human has read this for 150 years. All nestling purrs and soft pink paws, and biting teeth and sudden claws, the glories of their kind like no other, as they slink and arch, then rub their faces, and circle down, spiral down, to fill a hollowed hollow, a hallowed hollow, created in that moment. It's initialed, so it must be real. I roll it up and tuck it into my collar, and will make sure it reaches Gerard Manley Hopkins's publisher so it can be included in future editions. I'll deliver it personally so they make a proper attribution to me. The mystery is unraveled. Now I'm beginning to get hungry. One more street to explore. Off I run as fast as I can down to Beaumont Street. As I'm almost there, I bump into Prof. Henrika again. She is coming out of the building with the pillars and the Mystery 4. I skid to a halt and greet her just as she's about to get on her bike. Prof. Henrika solved the teddy bear mystery. I wonder if she can solve this mystery too. I ask her if she knows what the building is for, and she tells me it is the Taylorian, where the Modern Languages Library is found. I venture to ask why the 4 women climbed so high up and why they were turned into stone. They still have heads, so that eliminates the Queen of Hearts from being involved. Prof. Henrika tells me that they represent the 4 modern languages taught in the university when the building was designed. That is French, Italian, German, and Spanish. Is the German one Angela Merkel? I ask, suddenly feeling surprisingly at ease with my subject. No, says Prof. Henrika, though that's a good guess. This building dates back to the 1840s. It was built at the same time as the Martyrs Memorial over there. She indicates with her hand, and I crane my neck again to look up. These women are figures representing their nation's ideas, culture, and language. The German Frau is called Germania. I ask her what Germania is thinking about. Perhaps about a poem, Lorelei, by Heinrich Heine, which was very famous when she was placed on the column. I nod sagely, but my eyes glaze over. I know 4 languages, very Oxford English, and Cattish, and a little bit of French, and Latin, but not German. I learn that Germania can't forget a fairy tale from olden times, which had a gruesome ending. In it, the beautiful Lorelei bewitched boatmen on the Rhine, and they drowned. I changed the subject to buildings, as I'm scared of water, and I don't want nightmares. It was a good move, as luckily the prof knows about architecture. The memorial's Gothic style is very English to commemorate English Reformation history. In contrast, the Taylorian and the Ashmolean, with their commanding facades and neoclassical columns, embrace Europe's history. As I now lie on the ground to look up at the Mystery 4, then roll back onto my feet to look again at the Martyrs' Memorial, I feel as if I'm drawn into a dialogue between the UK and Europe. I hear Rule Britannia playing in my mind and wonder if Prime Ministers like Harold Wilson, Ted Heath, Margaret Thatcher, Tony Blair, David Cameron, Theresa May and Boris Johnson sensed this tension in their student days. Or did they just cycle past? Most likely. It's funny how history works out. Prof. Henrika declares my dark blue collar chic, then asks what is tucked under it, so I tell her about the verse of poetry. I ask if she's heard of Gerard. Yes, she says. He wrote The Wreck of the Deutschland. I've never heard of that, so I think she must have confused him with someone else, but I don't like to say so. We both need to get on our way. Until next time, I say. Auf Wiedersehen, the only German I know. Goodbye, replies the professor with a smile. It was a stroke of serendipity to solve my mystery so easily. I walk demurely around the corner. Then I race up Beaumont Street.